Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today, the college football playoff rankings have been announced, so I'm going to be talking about each of the teams in, and then I'll be giving my predictions. Let's get on with it. Michigan, I'm going to start with Michigan, because they were unranked to start the year, and then they climb out of the gate to beat Ohio State for the first time in a decade, and now the number 2 team in the country. Didn't have that much hype for Michigan. I had to go 8-4 with a blowout loss to Ohio State, actually, and then lost to Penn State as well. Penn State, speaking of them, they flopped really bad this year. But Michigan, wow, Jim Harbaugh finally won a big game in general, not just because the Michigan-Ohio State rivalry is called the game, but it's really Michigan is climbed out of the gate to be number 2 team in the country, starting unranked to start the year. Then number 1 Alabama. They've proved this year again that they're the best team in the country, beating Georgia 41-24 in a massive blowout by the Tide. Bryce Young is probably the Heisman winner. He's probably locked up the Heisman already. So Alabama, really, they're probably the best team in the nation. Again, they look like the team to beat, even though I think Michigan probably makes them again in the national championship if they win. But Alabama, again, is a team to beat, and they're the best team. So then we have Georgia at 3. I feel like they got exposed, even though their defense is pretty good. They got exposed once again by Alabama in the championship game, because Kirby Smart has not beat Alabama ever. Well, the only Saban assistants to beat Saban is Jimbo Fisher, but that's another story. Georgia mentally blocks in big games. I gotta say that. Georgia mentally is blocked in big games, and once again, it has happened against Alabama, and now they're the number 3 seed. I felt like Georgia was going to get in anyway, which they should have, and, well, there's the result. They're number 3 now, and then Cincinnati, the underdog team, from a group of 5, they're the first team from the group of 5 to make the playoff from the American Athletic Conference, so they were really good this year. They did what UCF didn't, so, well, that says a lot. And Cincinnati, Desmond Ridder is pretty good as well. He's going to the draft after this year, and he is one of the best players Cincinnati has. Now the games itself, Alabama is clearly the more superior team compared to Cincinnati, so give me Alabama 45-21. Then Michigan, Georgia. Like I said before, I think Georgia got exposed against Alabama, and Michigan is coming off a hot streak right now, so I think I'm going to take Michigan 45-35. Then the national championship is going to be Alabama-Michigan, and I have Alabama being the national champion 28-24. Thank you for watching.